Hey everyone, time to film a new plan with me because somehow March is already over. If you follow me on Instagram or are in the digital planning Facebook group, links below by the way, you already know that I've had a pretty rough month, so I'm glad that it's finally coming to an end. Hopefully we can relax and have a pretty enjoyable plan with me. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Alright, so I wanted to start off with a tutorial, actually kind of a mini tutorial. Someone sent me an email about page masking, which I don't already have created, but can show you the process with the Everything Planner. So you'll head to the page that you want to mask and you'll export it as an image. And I'm just going to head to Procreate and open up the exported spread. So you'll actually want to hit this kind of squiggly icon in the top bar and make sure you have automatic selected down at the bottom. And then you'll just tap where you want to select. You can adjust how much is selected by holding down with your Apple Pencil and moving it to the left or right, and you'll see the adjustment pop up in the top center of the app. So the Everything Planner has a lot of realistic page textures here by the crease, so I won't be able to get a perfect mask with this. With other digital planners in the shop, you should be able to, as a lot of them don't have as much realistic textures as the Everything Planner. Once I have everything decently selected though, I'll head to the Layers panel and tap the layer. And then I'll hit the select button. I'll select the color that I want from the color wheel and then go back to the layers panel and hit fill layer. Again, it's not perfect since I didn't get a good select from those textures, but I can go in and kind of touch up the details with an eraser or a brush. I can make a more advanced tutorial on masking digital planner pages with different designs and all kinds of other things, so let me know if that video would interest you by dropping a comment. Okay, so heading back over to my digital planner, I like to do life audits on the first of every month, but since I post Plan With Me's a few days before the end of the month, you all don't really get to see me use much of the other spreads in my digital planners. So I plan on filming more life audit type videos and weekly or daily planning videos in addition to the monthly Plan With Me's, so you can see even more of my process. So one of the spreads that I like using for life audits are actually my monthly and yearly review pages. So I'm just going to spend a few moments journaling or making notes from March and things that I need to focus on for next month. I also have these little boxes on the spread in the Everything Planner, which I am using to track social media, which I'll add to on the 1st of April. Then I'll head into other pages that I've already set up in my planner and kind of just remind myself of my goals, maybe start or write down a new goal, see how often I'm actually integrating steps to achieve those goals. And I kind of like to set up spreads as I go, so sometimes I'll start kind of the bare bones of a spread that I want to start making more use of in my digital planner. Alright, so heading into my monthly spread for April. With any digital planner, even if it's lag free, there will be lag if you add a ton of stickers, and that's what happened with my March monthly spread. So I plan on not doing quite so many individual stickers on my April monthly and kind of just keeping it bare bones for this month. You all know I'm more of a functional planner anyway, and I don't really care so much for a ton of stickers or embellishments in my spreads. So I always start by putting in major deadlines or events, and so because I have my classes color coded, I'm writing those deadlines in for them that have already been predetermined. As well as any appointments, which I am representing with a sticker from the Life and Stickers collection from my shop. Then I go in and add the YouTube side of the KDigitalStudio schedule. My KDS schedule is never set in stone, but I do like to add things kind of tentatively in. So I like using the upload video sticker from that same Life and Stickers collection and making note of what I hope to have go live on those Fridays. And of course, I have my monthly newsletter that goes out on the 1st of every month, so I wanted to schedule that in. I do want to make my monthly a bit more decorative though, just without as many stickers as March, so I'm actually going to use one of my first sticker sets that I've ever created. This was released in April 2018 or 2019, I believe. Can't remember off the top of my head if it's still in the shop, but if it is, I'll link it below. I've come such a long way in terms of designing stickers and lettering, but this set was super popular at the time and it still holds up pretty well. So one cool trick is that you can actually split screen with Procreate and make digital planning stickers really fast and on the fly. So I'm just going to letter the word April because I kind of want a bit of a different look. So I can just letter it in and then drag and drop into GoodNotes and crop it down and resize how I want. Just a super handy tip. I think I'll actually add some sort of drop shadow to this though. It takes literal seconds depending on what you need, and I just love that little tip of creating digital planner stickers in Procreate alongside digital planning. So now that I am done with my monthly spread, I want to show you how I like to set up my weekly spreads. I did this for the entire month of March and I plan on doing this for next week as well. So I really like the decorative weekly spread that has the boxes on the left hand side for the days of the week and a master to-do list on the right because I'm a huge fan of master to-do lists. So what I'll actually do is go to that page and then I'll export it as an image to my camera roll. And then if I head to the linked weekly spread for the next week, you'll see that the default weekly is different. It's the kind of vertical boxes. I really like this spread too. It's a popular one, but I do want to switch it up. So I can add the spread I saved as an image on top of this spread and just resize it to fit the page. All of the hyperlinks will still work behind it, so no worries there. And then I'll just make sure the images is toggled off under the lasso settings to make sure I'm not accidentally picking up the spread when I go to move something. For this spread, I like to use the little trackers here for daily cleaning habits. I like using monthly habit trackers for all my other habits though. And then I'll always write in my big goals or things that I want to focus on most this week. I also normally just go in and handwrite the dates in. Sometimes I'll use the text tool and then highlight to give it a little something. Then I'll actually go in with color coding and write in my class schedule. I do have all of my routines and time blocking in Google Calendar, but because I use my digital planner for a lot of kind of weekly and daily to-do lists, I like writing it out in this weekly spread too. And then I'll kind of put in kind of like a little dividing line and then go in with some specific to-dos for next week. I'll add to this as I progress through the week because then my daily to-dos just get a little bit more clear. But I like to go ahead and add in what I know I need to do on certain days, and then I'll also add to my master to-do list things that I know will take several days this week to complete or things I need to get done, but it doesn't really matter what day it gets done. And then to kind of close out the setup for next month, I'll add a clean page of the habit tracker template behind the one from March, copy and paste over the habits and then the monthly title, and I'm golden. I keep my pages under the customizable sections of the Everything Planner and will just copy the template I want to use behind the dividers. And I normally will plan my daily pages the night before, so obviously I won't be planning the 1st of April, but that's generally how I go about doing that as well. Anyway, that's all I have for this month. If there is anything specific you would like to see in my plan with me's, do let me know by dropping a comment. I'm happy to incorporate more mini tutorials or tips throughout these types of videos. Thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye everyone!